Guide to Investing in Tax Certificates. The down housing market has likely scared a lot of savvy investors away from real estate, but investing in tax lien certificates has turned out to be one of the few ways left to make actual money. It's a tricky kind of investment, and only for the smart individual with motivation to put in the time a successful venture requires. To learn the tricks and gain the smarts, there's only one document that should be needed. Absolute Wealth has published the special report, Double Guaranteed Returns, How to Earn Safe 14% Returns Like Clockwork, to help readers learn how to make the most of their investments and deliver the recovery efforts the retirement funds have been yearning for. Too many 401ks and nest eggs are depleted because of the damaged economy, and a sure investment is almost impossible to come by. With real estate, the numbers have fallen so low they've reached levels they haven't been at in 10 years. According to a CNN Money article from February 2012, national home prices fell 4% in the fourth quarter of 2011, representing the fifth consecutive annual loss and the biggest decline since 2008's massive 18% slide. The article goes on to say, after prices fell sharply in 2007 and 2008, declines over the past 3 years have been more modest. Many analysts thought markets were bottoming out and would soon stabilize and even pick up. The last quarter of 2011, when national index prices fell a steep 3.8% from the third quarter, may have dashed those hopes. Why be troubled with the sour real estate market when all it seems to be doing is spiraling down a long staircase? Because even though traditional investments aren't cutting it, tax lien certificates still remain as a guaranteed way to see returns that will arrive repeatedly and in large amounts. If apprehensions are still present, take this into consideration. Even if the economy were to get worse, a tax lien investment will continue to produce steady gains. Since economic problems turn people to their property for equity, a worsened economy will merely mean more liens on homes and more chances to purchase them. Perhaps the most appealing facet of investing in real estate tax liens is the control the lien holder has. Investors are using their own personal money in the loan, allowing for the terms to be dictated individually. Even interest rates can be structured in the most beneficial ways, with step-ups or penalties involved, in case of late or incomplete payments. The parameters are flexible, and it's up to the investor to determine what is best for them and the borrower. The report suggests individuals gain a level of tax and liability protection should they have to resort to a seizure of property. Tax lien certificate holders may consider joining forces with a team of other investors and establishing a legal entity to support their investments, limit their liability, and give themselves some tax advantages. Double Guaranteed Returns is the result of the painstaking research and analysis that went into its creation. The strategic plans for producing great returns have been tested and industry experts have been consulted. In fact, one of the co-authors of the report is George Ross, otherwise known as Donald Trump's right-hand man. As executive vice president of the Trump Organization, Ross has proven himself worthy of the expert distinction. His experience is as much a part of the report as anyone else's. When it comes to business strategies and making money, I've got a lot to say, Ross mentioned in an Absolute Wealth press release from 2011. The learning curve involved in tax lien investing is substantial, as it differs vastly from traditional investments. There's more chances for high returns, but there's also more chance for mistakes or duds. Ensure that the returns are achieved and the mistakes are avoided by investing in tax lien certificates only after reading Double Guaranteed Returns. Find a copy of the report at www.absolutewealth.com/reports/double-guaranteed-returns.